To Kill a Mockingbird takes place in Alabama. The main character, a little girl named Jean Louise Scott Finch. Her father, Atticus Finch, is a lawyer with high moral standards. Scott, her brother James, and their friend Dill are intrigued by the local rumors about a man named Boo Radley who lives in the neighborhood but never leaves his house. Legend has it that he once stabbed his father in the leg with a pair of scissors, and he is made out to be a kind of monster. Dill is from Mississippi, but spent his summer in Maycomb at a house near the Finch. The children are curious to know more about Boo, and during one summer create a mini drama they enact daily, which tell the event of his life as they know them. Slowly, the children begin moving closer to the Radley house, which is said to be haunted, but are coached by Atticus, who firmly reprimands them for making fun of a sad man's life. A mysterious thing happened to the Finch children. A certain tree near the Radley house has a hole in which little presents are often left for them, such a pennies, chewing gum, and soft carved figure of a little boy and girl who bear a striking resemblance to Scott and Jem. The children don't know where these gifts are coming from, and when they go to leave a note for the mystery gift, they find that Boo brother has plugged up the hole with cement. Atticus decided to take on a case involving a black man named Tom Robinson who has been accused of raping a very poor white girl named Mayela Ewell. The Finch family faced harsh criticism in the heavily racist Maycomb because of Atticus' decision to defend Tom. He knows Tom is innocent and also that he has almost no chance at being acquitted because the white jury will never believe a black man over a white man. Because of that, because of Atticus is defending a black man, Scott and Jem find themselves whispered at and taunted and have trouble keeping their tempers.
The time for the trial draw closer, and Atticus' sister Alexandra come to stay with the family. She is proper and old-fashioned and want to shape Scott into the model of the Southern feminine ideal, much to Scott's resentment. Dill ran away from his home, where his mother and new father don't seem interested in him, and stay in Maycomb for the summer of Tom's trial. The night before the trial, Tom is moved into the country jail, and Atticus, fearing a possible lynching, stands guard outside the jail door at night. Jem is concerned about him, and the three children sneak into town to find him. A group for a group of men arrive ready to cause some violence to Tom and threaten Atticus in the process. At first Jem, Scott and Dill stand aside, but when she sensed through danger, Scott ran into the begin to speak to one of the men, the father of one of her classmates in school. Her innocence bring the crowd out of their mob mentality, and they leave. Trial pit the evidence of the White Owl family against Tom's evidence. According to the Owls, Mayala asked to Tom to do some work for her while her father was out, and Tom came into her house and forcibly beat and raped Mayala until her father appeared and scared him away. When Bob Owens arrived, he flew into the rage and beat her, while Tom ran away in fright. According to the sheriff's testimony, Mayala's bruises were on the right side of her face, which means she was most likely punched with her left hand. Given the evidence of reasonable doubt, Tom should go free, but after an hour of deliberation, the jury pronounced him guilty. They are stunned at the verdict because to them, the evidence was so clearly in Tom's favor. Though the verdict is unfortunate, Atticus feels some satisfaction that the jury took so long deciding. James has trouble handling the result of the trial, feeling that his trust in the goodness and rationality of humanity has been betrayed. Meanwhile, Mr. Ewell threatened Atticus and the other people connected with the trial because he feels he was humiliated. He gets his revenge one night while Jem and Scott are walking home from the Halloween play at the school. He follows them home in the dark, then runs at them and attempts to kill them with the large kitchen knife. Jem breaks his arm, and Scott, who is wearing a confining ham-shaped wire costume and cannot see what is going on, is helpless throughout the attack. Finally, Scott has a chance to meet the shy and nervous Boo. At the end of this fateful night, the sheriff declares that Mr. Owens fell on his own knife. So Boo, the hero of the situation, won't have to be tried to murder. Scott walks Boo home and imagines how he has viewed the town and observed her. James and Deal over the years from inside his home. Boo goes inside, closes the door, and she never sees him again.